Hello, welcome back. It's Blender. You already know what we're doing here. Usually I start these streams off while nobody's looking, try to crank out a couple pull-ups to really pull the debt down. We're 121 pull-ups in debt today, despite me doing, I think, somewhere around 30 pull-ups yesterday, 35 maybe. We continue to climb in debt, so do not subscribe. First thing, just get that out of the way. I also did back day at the gym yesterday, back at biceps, so I don't even know how many pull-ups I can do today. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to do as many as I can. It's probably gonna be 2, but we'll find out. And then what we're actually doing today is we are going to be modeling this dresser that we made yesterday. So yesterday, just quick recap, we did all of this furniture that you're seeing here. Everything that's white in here, that's what we did yesterday, including this right here. But this dresser doesn't have any drawers, and that in real life, it does have drawers, and they have really fancy, little knobs on them. I'll take a picture and show you, but that's gonna take a little bit. So we're gonna try and figure that out, and if we have enough time after, I have another tiny shelf to put right here. It's gonna be a shorter stream today. I'm actually about to record a video with David Shiglu. You know, nobody really remembers this, but the very beginning of the challenge was all about us learning at the same time and competing. And he actually finally, on like day, whatever it is, 36 or something, just finished the donut tutorial. So we'll actually be able to make some videos together. Anyways, let me get some pull-ups out of the way real quick. Actually, managed to get more than I thought I would, to be completely honest. That's 8 that we just chipped off of the debt here. Let me go ahead and update the old counter. That would be 15, no, wait, what? 21. What am I doing? There we go. 113. All right, we're 113 pull-ups in debt. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this ish. All right, where's my tape measure? Let's go see how big it is. 2.5. This is gonna be a challenge. This is a very intricate piece of wood here. But I did get the measurements. Each drawer, there's 3 layers of the drawers. Each one has a slightly different height. We've got a 9.5, or sorry, I think it's a 9-inch 7.5, and then whatever the top one is, I didn't measure. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, 8.5. It's 7.5, right? Oh, 9. 9 versus 7.5. And then the top one, 5.5. I like this rainbow mode. It's cool looking. Okay. course, we're adding a cube. You already know. And just go ahead and measure that. We're going to pull that to 22.5. I probably should have just, let's see, grab X minus 1.5. Oh, I guess it's just 1.5 then. Okay. Probably should have started with the plane, honestly. Whatever, it's fine. Yo, what's up? Welcome. Welcome. We're gonna start by modeling the big one first. So we'll grab that in the Z and go, what is it, 24? So we need to drop 15 off of that. What are you doing? I am modeling the drawers on my dresser right here. In fact, let me take a picture. This picture will help us later. I love scooting in this little chair. It's so silly. Alright, let's throw it up on the back. Oh my god, I hate that all the pictures are in HEIC, and then I have to convert them to JPEG before I can put them in Blender. Silly. I'm gonna open up Photoshop and everything's gonna start lagging. Okay. Yeah, so I'm modeling the drawers for my dresser. They're a little bit intricate. They have like a very interesting bevel, and then they have ornate handles. So I want to spend some time and really get it right, make it look as great as possible. Texturing this is going to be fun as well. That is for a later date. All right, I should be able to just drop this in here. Oh. Okay. So you can kind of see what we're working on here. So we're trying to make these drawers here. It's sort of a facade. We're not making the... Actually, I might make it later. I might make it so that the drawers can be pulled in and out, because I might want to have some of them slightly open so you can peer in and maybe put a couple little Easter eggs in there, put some little characters hiding in there or something fun. But in the meantime, we're just gonna get this going. And then I didn't measure the depth. 1 inch. Whoa. Okay. Now, just for fun, if I were to, well, let's just select this face. If I were to bevel that, what does it do? So like I could pull it like that and then do custom. Pull that picture up close on my phone so I can actually see it. Actually, I'm gonna take another picture. Sort of just getting the shape. So it really comes, sharp here at first. And then it's straight up, flat, straight up. No! Ah, man. I'm making... Oh, what's up? Yep, you know it. This is 4 days in a row now. It's like, I'm addicted to this software. This is going to be a short one, though. Just trying to get... Can I make this? Can I make these flat? Wait, so it's flat, then it goes down one step, then it goes down another step, and then it has a nice curve. Yeah, I mean, okay, the steps are a little close to each other. That's pretty dang accurate. Now, why does it go down at the top, though? Can't have that. Definitely cannot have that. Oh, no. It's not the cleanest topography that you've ever seen. But it certainly works. Okay. Why does it go in at the top, though? Oh, it's because of that. Oh well. It's looking pretty good. Now I don't want it to come right there. I don't want it to like go backwards. Oh! My goodness. Let me try something here. Just delete these edges. And then we can make a new face. Sweet. You know, I'd say that looks pretty accurate. Oh, wait. Oh. Damn, I was looking, oh man. I was judging it based off of the top shelf, which has a slightly different bevel than the rest of them. I would love to get that bevel correct for this. Why are we lagging so much? What the hell? Dang, that's unfortunate. Because I can't even... Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Damn. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. I kind of just have to start from scratch again. We'll start from a plane this time. I think that makes more sense. We will rotate that up. Grab Z. Grab Y, oops, X, and that'll be a 1.5. Cool. Oh wait, I guess I should have just used a cube because now I have to extrude it anyways. Okay. Let us just throw that off to the side so we have a second one, so that we don't make the same mistake that we've done again. So to make this one, I honestly think we shouldn't make it all in one bevel, because that's just gonna leave us with lots of problems. We will bevel the first one though. Let's see, it curves, then it goes flat, then it goes up one. Yeah, see, that's just too much. That's just way too much. And way too many segments. Holy. Oh! You're so careful how you undo things in this software. Okay. That's good for that. Now we can extrude. bit. Inset a face. And then we can extrude a bit further, bevel that very slightly with just 2 segments. And then we can select this face. Now this is where things get interesting. I guess we inset another face. And then we extrude it back in on itself. Yeah. And we should be able to bevel. Bevel that edge as well. Can't really tell what's happening with this bevel. Feels pretty good. Now we can select this face again. And inset another face. So a little bit of a gap here. And then we extrude that out. Does it go further out each time? It does. It does go further out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, what's next? I'll show you what I'm looking at, by the way. It's this picture here. It's just a close-up of the dresser. See what exactly we're working with. So we've made the gap, we've extruded back out. That's gonna need to be another bevel. This time a much smoother one, yeah, like that. And we select this, and I'm gonna shrink that just slightly. Yep, I like that. Actually, no, I don't. I like it where it was. We're gonna extrude that very slightly. Gives it a little bit of a lip. Perfect. And that's that. As long as the scale is right, that should look pretty good. Something tells me why is that all the way over there? Can somebody explain why this is measuring way back there? I want it to measure on the fucking thing that I'm actually clicking on. Like, why is that not? What? I swear, sometimes this stuff makes 0 sense. Like, why can I not click? Measure. Why? Can somebody explain? Is it because I need to be in this view? Yeah, so that's much smaller than it. What? Where is that measurement gone? I guess in orthographic view it doesn't matter how far back it is. Okay, so I need to scale this up. Is that possible without ruining the whole thing? Scale. Oh geez. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I need to scale. This is so weird. Benner, I'm not gonna lie, it's like I'm an alien spaceship, but it's cool. I'm on the verge of learning the donut. It's funny how I make cool stuff from a cube. Yes, it is. Dude, I'm glad that you actually did that. I find it super fun. It does feel like you're in a spaceship, though. I mean, I don't even know what 80% of the buttons on this screen do. But you can make a lot of progress really fast. It's super fun. Now, where I'm stuck at right now is... trying to think. So I've modeled this, but I just kind of like eyeballed it and I made it way too small. So when you zoom out, this just doesn't look anything like this. See how thick these borders are here? Wait, can you see my mouse? You can never tell if you can see my mouse. Anyways, the edges of the... Oh, wait, I can draw like this. Yeah, these edges are supposed to be about 2 inches. And in my model here, they're 0.8 inches. So I need to somehow like stretch them without changing the size of this inner cube here. I'm not entirely sure if that's possible. I guess I'm gonna find out. I think if I unselect all of these. Hello? Oh, okay, so don't hold shift. I think this might work. Wait, no, I need these ones too. Hold on. I need this guy. This guy. This guy. Use S Shift Z. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much my plan. But I wasn't sure if I needed to. Maybe I'll do. Like, it's not really working. Like, I'm trying to make it thicker, essentially. Yes, Shift Z is not gonna work. I don't know if any of these are gonna work. You see how the top's getting thicker? That's what I need to happen on all sides. But I don't need, but the inside needs to stay the same. I basically want to move these points in. It's like stretching inwards. Ah. Not sure what's going on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna duplicate this because I don't want to ruin it. Whoa. Hey, that's pretty much exactly what I needed. Okay. Alt S, and then can I shift? Can I lock it in access or no? It's just gonna get thicker. I guess I can scale it down later. So I do something like that. Let's deselect these. Actually, I might leave that selected. Okay, Alt S. That's fine. And then I can measure this, and I can scale it. The Z back down to 9, and then I can scale it in the Y back to, what was it, 22.5? Oops, I meant the X, 22.5. And now that the Z is where things have just gotten, they've just gotten funky. I need this to be about 1 inch. So we're going to actually cut this all off anyways. So I'm not super worried about it. I can just delete those. We need this whole thing to exist in about 1 inch of space, which honestly it looks like it does. Yeah, it does actually perfectly. But this is just... Okay, wait, the whole mesh is just completely ruined, I just realized. Yeah, that looks nothing like what it did before. Okay. This is why we created our backup. Good as new. Extrude manifolds. Let's try this one. It's just extruding. What? We might just have to live with our mistakes here. Or do I just need to be selecting like one face? No, it's just extruding. This is frustrating. I guess this is what I get for eyeballing. We might just live with the mistake for now, unfortunately. I don't see us fixing that in a reasonable amount of time. Certainly there's got to be a way, though, to just pull these points, scale these points. Wait, did I just figure it out? I am trying to create my dresser here, and I've accidentally made the rims, like the little edge of it, only like 0.8 inches when it's supposed to be about 2. And I'm really trying to fix that without having to redo the whole thing. And honestly, at this point, it's kind of seeming like it'd be quicker to just redo it. I just really don't want to. Yeah, let's just redo it. Let's just redo it. All right. First step was bevel. I want the bevel to be like way skinnier than that. But I guess that's just how it is. Oh wait, that's pretty big. Ah, fuck me. So easy to press undo. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna figure it out. This is just one of those things that I've noticed from learning Blender. It's just sometimes you mess something up and it's easier to cut your losses and redo it than to continue trying to fix a mistake that you just shouldn't have made in the first place. All right, back to it. Let me pull that image back up for reference. kind of flat here. And then we're going to extrude. We're going to inset face. We're going to extrude again. A little bit larger this time. We're going to bevel. Let's see, is this looking bigger? It's looking a decent bit bigger. Whoa, something's funky with the corners here. Uh-oh. It's because I scaled it instead of insetting. Yeah, I got to inset a face. Yeah, it's fine. Like and sub, thank you, appreciate it. Unfortunately, for me, that means I have to add 3 more pull-ups to the debt counter, which brings the total up to 116 pull-ups that I still owe you, the people. Hopefully, I will be able to tackle some more of those today. I did back day at the gym yesterday, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that many pull-ups today, but we will still attempt. Not sure why I held the mic up while I took that sip. It's probably quite loud. Okay, image. We went backwards, so now we have to extrude here. Got a little edge, and then we inset face. Maybe about here. Then we extrude yet again, a little bit bigger this time. Let's bevel it. But the bevel is not going to be that intense, right? Okay, it's like an ASMR. That is true. Okay, change the width. That's gonna break everything. Oh man. Okay. Round, and then we take this and we just extrude that in? Is that what we did last time? Wait, this is something still look too, right? Yeah, it looks like a dang square. There we go. Pull this in. Yeah, it does not need to be that deep. About that deep. Q. And then we will inset again, looks like. Oh wait. I didn't bevel this. Oh shoot. I keep forgetting steps. Inset, pull this in a little bit. Then extrude that down. Let's make sure we didn't go too deep by checking our X-ray. Right there. And then where's my mouse? There it is. Bevel that. Let's try dissolving these edges first. Professional. That's pretty clean. That's pretty dang clean. Hell yeah. And then let's see, let's make sure this is big and not small like this one. How much of a difference is that? Oh god. No shot, I made it smaller. I'm stupid. I mean, oh man. I create webs and often design them. Kind of liking this though, may try it. You create webs? What does that mean? Like websites? Or like a spider web? Like what are you talking about? That sounds cool. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to undo a lot of this stuff because I modeled it way too tight. I think I keep zooming in too much. Yeah. I'm zooming in too much and causing problems. That's what I'm doing. Okay, let's see if I did better this time. Yeah, that feels a lot more like it. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. Exactly what I needed. It's like just the bigger version of what we had before. Like websites, yeah. Can't you just duplicate them? If you're talking about these other drawers over here, these are mistakes. These are just old versions. I'm trying to make a better version and then I can duplicate it. So yes. But that's cool. What kind of websites do you make? Are they like creative websites? Are they like for businesses or what do you do? Because I've dabbled in some web dev as well. I have a portfolio website that I made with like Bootstrap HTML, and it's pretty fun to play around with. I'm not great with JavaScript or anything like that, so I just stick to what I know and then look up YouTube tutorials for anything that's harder than classic HTML. Okay, inset. Boom. And it's pretty big. Inset. Boom. Extrude. Boom, let me make sure it is. Just be ever so slightly above that. And then we will, oh, dark mode. Okay. Then we inset this face as well by decent amount, like about there. We're gonna want to bevel this. Okay, cool. We're gonna want to bevel that. And then we just take this and extrude it out. And that's the face of the drawer. Oh, that looks so, I mean, look at the difference here. Look how much more like this one right here looks compared to our old version. That's so much better. It's not even close. This doesn't look anything like it. This looks like my dresser. In fact, I might even, or no. I might grab this and pull this out just slightly more. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Love it. Alright, we can get rid of these. I'm gonna keep the flat one in there. Oh, let me check the width. Needs to be about an inch. Oh wait, we haven't cut this off yet. Beautiful. Okay, now we can check. The width needs to be about an inch.
Oh, actually,
It's about 0.6 inches. JavaScript and Python, full-on websites, functionality and design. Oh, cool. Yeah, that honestly sounds pretty frustrating. I can imagine getting stuck in a lot of holes trying to create something like that. But that's cool that you like doing that. Bro, you're too good. Haha, thank you. I appreciate that. This was a struggle. Wish you could design like me. Here's the fun thing. You can. It's not that hard. It takes a little bit of practice. I've been doing this for about 30 days, a little longer than that. Anything that you really set your mind to, you can do. And not just in like a, that's a thing people say all the time, and yeah, maybe they mean it, maybe they don't. But legitimately, I believe that if you just put effort towards something, like, you will succeed in it if you truly want it, and you try. So do with that what you will. But if you want to get into design, if you want to learn Blender or graphic design or literally any type of design or art like that, just start doing it. You're gonna suck at first. That's just the nature of the game, nature of the world, really. But you're gonna suck, and you just have to keep going. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty proud here. I can show you. This is the room we've got going on here. So obviously this is my room that I'm recreating, and I'm trying to get this dresser looking a little more accurate. Oh shoot. Where are my little pieces? All right. Let's make sure this is still the right size. Nine inches by 22.5. Beautiful. We're gonna need 2 of these. Well, I'll duplicate it when the time comes. But I will actually, now that I think about it, I need to make one version where it is 7.5 inches tall, but I don't want to change. I don't want to change the size of these. So here's kind of a fun thing that I just thought of. Okay, so watch this. We go into X-ray mode, and we're gonna select these vertices. Because look, if I were to select, if I were to select this whole thing and then scale it, see, like it changes the size and shape. If I were to scale it only up and down, because I want to make it, I'm trying to make it thinner, right? I'm trying to make it like 7.5. If I were to scale it down like this, notice how it's very subtle. The tops and bottoms have gotten compressed a little bit, so they're no longer symmetrical all the way around. But if I were to just take this top piece and then move it down instead of scaling it, it's actually going to keep the rim proportions all perfectly the same, while the height can go down exactly to where I want it at 7.5, I believe. Yep, 7.5. And so now I have not adjusted the rim depth all the way around. I have only changed the height of it, and that's how we're gonna get that. Yo, what's up? Gubbified. Welcome. Welcome everybody. We're getting close with this dresser here. It's coming along. Oh yeah, dude, I remember. There we go. Wait, did I? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now this one's gonna be fun. These top drawers, they're only 5.5. Yep. So we can do the same method that we just did, but they also have an interesting bevel around them. And it's actually, ooh. Yes. Okay, this will be fun. This will be real fun. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome back, Gubby. Have you seen The Room at all? I know you were there with the snail, but here, I'll show y'all what this is looking like. Alright, stream's about to get laggy because we're rendering. Here we go. Check it. Doesn't it look like the space? It's getting there, you know. Obviously, I do have a ceiling in my house, so I guess I should put that there. I need to make the doors too, so we're not just seeing outside. But I mean, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. So yeah, we're just getting this dresser looking pretty nice. Swap back into Eevee so my computer doesn't explode. And we need to get back into isolation mode. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. We are gonna have a lot of fun doing this next one. So to make these double drawers, so it's actually one drawer, but it just looks like it's like 2 drawers. So what we're gonna do, hell yeah, I will. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did before, where we went to X-ray mode and selected everything. We're gonna move it until we see, or actually it was 22.5 before, so we could just say negative 12, negative 12.25, I think. Oh shoot, no. 22.5, we need to be at 11.25, so minus 11.25. Of course, that's how putting things in half works. Beautiful. And then we're gonna do the same for the height. We're gonna grab it and pull it down, excuse me, to 5.5. Wow, is it really that much smaller? Oh, I forgot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Please tell me I have enough undos. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this software. I'm actually so bad. I forgot that the first thing we did when we started was I accidentally modeled. Oh, man. I accidentally modeled the top drawers. They have a different bevel around the edge, and I modeled it, and then I forgot that I did that. So now here we are, and we don't have it anymore. I have to recreate it. That's fine. Yeah, dude, I love the statue too. I downloaded it from the internet. I didn't make the actual statue myself, but I will. I'm thinking about trying to recreate it myself. I'm not good at doing like characters and people and like organic shapes. I can do like hard surface right now, but yeah, I might update it. Gotta go. All right, appreciate you hanging out. When your neighbor super chat, I'll give you $1. Oh, sweet dude, thank you. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. I have to get a lot more views before I can get monetized, but I do appreciate that, as you're willing to support me and the channel. Okay, so we're gonna have to, and this is just sad. I messed it up. .5, 22.5 is going to go to 11.25. Grab X, 11.25, and then the width should be fine there for now. So we get to do this from scratch. Luckily, this one's very easy, so I really didn't need to complain all that much when I realized I messed up. Okay, level is so interesting. It's similar, but it's so different. That's fun. Oh, what? Check this out. Object, transform, align. And then I can just grab this guy and pull it up. Okay, now we begin. We're gonna bevel this about the same amount that we beveled the first one. Which honestly doesn't look like that much. It's like about there. And then I believe we inset this face just a little bit before we started moving. And this one actually pulls out quite a bit. Then we inset. Then we extrude. And that's really that. Doesn't quite match. Let's try that again. I guess we're gonna have to try thicker bevel. Try one like that. What made you choose that path? What path are you talking about? Are you talking about just Blender in general, or modeling my room? Okay, inset, slightly, extrude, inset, extrude. Oh, that one's chunky. Very chunky. Whoops. I made this way too thick. Okay. I'd say that's pretty realistic. Blender 3D. I don't know. Actually, big reason why I'm doing Blender right now is because my friend David, who's also doing this challenge with me, wants to learn 3D. He is a 2D animator, and so he wants to learn Blender so he can make like backgrounds and add 3D things to his animations. And I was telling him I'm trying to learn everything. I'm trying to learn as much as I can. And I was like, well, if you want to do it with me, we could start with Blender and learn 3D modeling together. And I'm actually about to, when I finish this, I'm going to go record a video with him for the first time since day one, pretty much. He's been busy. So that's what got me started on Blender. But the other reason is because I'm a video editor and I use a lot of 3D assets. And so being able to create my own 3D assets will just be helpful for the future. So that if there's anything in my head that I want to create, I can just do it. I don't have to go and find assets. I don't have to buy things. I can just model them. I can do whatever I want, really, which is very exciting. Where's the... Okay. Where's the one that I just created? Am I going crazy? Because I don't see it. Did I delete it or something? What am I doing? Oh, it's inside the statue. Got it. There's probably a better way to do this isolated view thingy. Oh. Are those on? Oh, they are. Cool. I never really checked the width of this thing. I think I might just scale it in the Z or in the Y I'm at. Flatten it out a little. Because they do not stick out. If anything, they're actually a little skinnier. You know what I'm gonna do is actually select these. Scale those in the Y. Scale those in the Y. No. And then, hey, what are we doing? Cool. Seeing your rails are really good. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a lot of fun making them. I'm not sure if you saw the one I did yesterday, but that's probably my favorite one so far. I put myself in the room and was just being kind of silly with it. But it's a ton of fun. I appreciate that you're following along, keeping up with it. Let's see. 1.5. Half an inch probably good. Okay. 18 inches doesn't make any sense. How did it measure it like that? That's just absurd. Okay. 1 point. Was it 1.5? Oh, it was like 1.7. So this is 1 point. Be like that much. And you'd be like, hey, what if we turn the magnet off? It's pretty good. Be a better view for this. Okay. How much space is between these? Negligible amount of space. Like that. Cool. I realize I haven't put the actual handles on these yet, but that's fine. And I also haven't finished these technically.
Actually, it's somewhat larger right there.
Okay. Let us get back to a normal view. Hey, this is looking pretty good. Pretty dang good. Awesome. I feel like this lip isn't quite big enough compared to real life. That's fine. Now, this gets fun. So we're going to put this. Yeah, we'll do that. Shift A. No, not Shift A. Control A. What was it? Oh, Shift S. Cursor to selected. Then set origin to 3D cursor. We're going to add a mirror modifier. And that is, I mean, that's basically that. However, comma. Let's first leave a copy of that up there. What I actually need to do here is a little bit weird, is I'm thinking that I'm gonna actually delete these two. Let's try applying this. I'll just show you what I'm thinking about. It's just basically connecting these. But like a little bit smoother. You know what, that does kind of work. We'll just do that. It's a little bit flat, but maybe I can I really want to add a loop cut, but I could subdivide and then just all the edges. And then with this, like that. Nice smooth edge. And we can even shade auto smooth. Although we're getting some weird texturing up there. That's fine. It's fine, we'll fix that later if it's a big problem. And then for now, we'll just hide this. Yeah, I might have made the bezels a little too small on this. It's fine for now though. I need to start focusing on big picture stuff. Otherwise, we're not going to get through this whole thing. We're just simply not. Beautiful. Look at that. What do we think? It's pretty solid. I would love to be able to pull this Oh, I didn't have X-ray mode on. Whoops. I think this should work, actually. Because if I just pull this forward, yeah. The edge of that actually comes out beyond. It's about there. I could do the same for these sides. Needs to come out about a full inch. Oh my god, what the fuck? There's a hidden vertex right here. Okay. Jeez. Louise. Grab. Beautiful. And now there's a few things left to finish this up. Obviously we have the handles. There's a little bit of a beveled edge that needs to be slid in right there. I think we could... Or did I already make that? Is that just floating in here? No, I did not. And that would explain why the gap is bigger here. Yeah, okay. I get it. Wow. That's looking pretty good. Insane. So cool. Okay. I need to like put these all in a group or something so I don't have to click them all each time. Dresser coming along. Oh shoot, we got another subscriber. I didn't even notice. Let's add them to the count. $119 pull-ups. In debt. And I'm going to add that little bezel. Cube. Actually, no. Let's just make a plane. Boom. And then we can do this. Oh wait, I forgot. I keep learning new things and then forgetting that I learned them. Can I do it on a... No, okay. So let me just... Let's get a reference image here. That is a funky bevel. Custom. So that's the top. So it comes out. Oh wait, we're gonna need several more segments. So it comes out smooth. Like this. Smooth, and then it flattens, and then it curves up. like this. Yeah, there we go. I don't know how many segments we really need here. This is gonna be really small. That's probably enough. Yo, what's up? Welcome. We're literally just adding like this little tiny bevel right here up at the top. And then we'll be adding the handles to this dresser here that I made. It's sitting right here behind me. You can't even really see it because my amp is like in front of it from this camera angle, but this is very accurate to how it looks. I'm pretty proud of it, to be honest. All right, let's get this guy in here. We're looking at a scale of, what are we looking at? Tape measure says 1 inch. Beautiful. Turn this snapping on and we'll try to fit it in here. Wow, that looks
Pretty big.
Oh yeah, that is how it looks.
Interesting.
Okay, fun. I'm actually gonna scale it down just a little bit. Does it outwardly too. Damn, you're creating something from your room in Blender? Dude, I'm not recreating something from my room in Blender, bro. I'm recreating my entire room in Blender. This is what I'm trying to do. Wait, check this out. Check this out. I like showing this off. It's fun. Just ignore the statue. The statue's not in my room, but everything else. Bro, peep this. Oh, I gotta put the ceiling back on. Does it look familiar? Yeah, so I'm trying to recreate it as accurately as possible. So far I've got, yesterday I added a ton of furniture, which was this desk, my bed, a shelf that I have over there, and then the dresser behind me, but I didn't do the actual drawers and like the details of the dresser. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to make it look a little better. We also got these panels in here. And yeah, got the windows. All of this was done by hand, except for this statue was just imported. But I need to turn him off for a little bit when I'm actually working on this, because he slows everything down. He has like 1 million polygons. Thank you. It took, well, let's see. I've streamed 4 days in a row, and that's pretty much when I started. So before that, I had created just the walls, like just the outline, which took maybe 20, no, probably about an hour. I'm a little slow. I'm still a beginner. And then I've streamed 5 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours, and then this has been, what, an hour and a half. Yeah, sorry, the stream lags. Let me switch back over. Okay, yeah, probably, this is probably about 15 hours of work so far. And as you can tell, I haven't really done much texturing or anything like that. So it has been, I did texture the walls and the floor, but other than that, and the glass. Yeah, I'm happy with it so far. This is my big project, is what I've been calling it as a beginner Blender user. Oh yeah. So this is like a hobby? Yep, it is pretty much a hobby. I just started a series on my social medias that is basically, I want to learn everything. So I want to learn like hundreds of skills, literally hundreds of things that I would love to learn, because I just love to do a bunch of everything. And like I like to have a lot of creative outlets like music and video production and art and stuff like that. And so this is what I'm starting with. I've been doing Blender for 1 month now. I've got about another month, a little less than a month, to finish my room. And then I'm gonna move on to some new project, some new hobby, some new skill to practice. But yeah, I'm very much just a hobbyist at Blender. I do not know that much about it, but I know enough to make this, and I'm pretty happy with that. Perfect. Let me see where this boat starts. Right on the edge. Got it. Perfect. And then we're just going to extrude it to a little less than the edge here. Music. Yeah, dude, music. I'm a bass guitar player. I also play the saxophone. I want to learn guitar. That might be the next challenge, is truly learning guitar, learning the fretboard. I don't even know the fretboard on the bass guitar. Like, I kind of know it, but I don't really know it. It'd be cool to work more on that. Ooh, what is happening? Because of this, extrude X, and then I should be able to bevel like that. Something weird is still happening. I see, we just can't do it too much. Interesting. I see. Jack of all trades. Yeah, that's the idea, you know. Oh, we got another subscriber, which might have been you, but unfortunately for a guy like me, that is another 3 pull-ups that I am in debt to the viewers, which I might be able to do a couple pretty soon. Man, how could I bevel this properly? This is just not it. Yeah, man. What do I do here? I want it to, like, you know, go up with the same shape. Almost makes me wonder if I create a new object, new cube, 1 inch. And we just pull that way out. Let's hide that for now. But how are you inside of that, man? Get out of there. Makes me wonder if I take this edge bevel them together. No. There we go, that's what it is. Sweet. Okay, so all I have to do then is grab this face and pull it out to just under the edge, and then grab this face. Whoa. And pull that also just under the edge. Then I need to scale this in everything except for the X direction. Yeah, just want it a little bit smaller. And then make sure that that is tucked up nicely in the corner. You post on Instagram as well? I do. That is my main page. If you want to check out Instagram, it's by.danpy, by.danpy. I probably will come up if you just look up danpy. But that's kind of my main platform for shorts. Yes, Foxy, you know it. 4 days in a row. No breaks here. And we've got a new video coming out. Well, I say coming out. We haven't recorded it yet, but we're about to record a little challenge video with David, who is also doing this challenge with me, and it's gonna be very fun, I think. Unless we do it and it's not fun, then we won't post it. You'll never know. You'll never see it. But it should be really fun. Getting a lot better at these bevels. Look at that. Look at that. It's kind of funny looking, but that is just how it looks. Okay. I think we can let's definitely delete one of these. And then we can just hide this. Oh, okay. This is the next. Okay, I'm just all sorts of over the place. Pretty happy with how this is looking. Shapes are pretty good. I think I could have done a little bit better with the smaller ones here, but maybe we can adjust that later if we feel like it. It's looking really good now that it has this bevel. It looks a little funny, but that is how it is in real life. So we're gonna stick with it. And what else do we have? Well, I guess it's just the handles. Luckily, all of the handles are identical, so I only have to do one. And I'm gonna use the symmetry modifier, so I only have to do half of one. And that should get it over. I need to eat some food though, I'm pretty hungry. Damn, it's 4:30. That's a good question. I am a freelance videographer and editor for the most part, and I've been doing social media for a little while now, sort of in my free time, building up a little bit of an audience to where I can start to monetize things a little bit. So that's also part of my income. I don't make a ton of money, but I have a lot of money saved up from the past few years of grinding, and I'm using that to go all in on this right now, specifically for social media. Like, I want to learn things, but using that desire to learn and grow and create to inspire other people and to create videos about it, because I'm a video editor and I love doing fun edits. That's what really excites me, and so that's what I'm putting all my time and energy into, and I could see this being something that could be profitable in the future. Right now, it is not profitable at all, you know, but I'm working towards it, and I'm excited about it. So that's pretty much what I do for work. Is kind of this is the short answer of that question right now, even though I'm not really making money, so it's not really for work. But if it takes off, this is what I'll do for work. If it doesn't take off, I'm gonna have to get a different job, and I'll still be learning on the side because that is just what gets me out of bed, and hopefully still inspiring other people to do it as well. Anyways, let's make one of these handles. I guess I'll just trace it, right? Oh. How do I rotate this so that it is like actually, like I would just love this to be, oh wait, I remember, it's item. Yeah, item. Beautiful. We're gonna trace this middle one here. Is there a better way to do this? There's got to be a better way to do this. Oh, zooming in kind of ruins my perspective. I thought we were in... Oh, we weren't in orthographic view. Good to know. OMG, it's Tyler Cook. Oh my... It's Jackson. Why do the goats pull up at the same time? What are the odds? iPhone LiDAR to 3D map your room and import that mesh into Blender. Could give you one to one ratio size, easy to map and such. I could do that, but to me it's way more fun to do it by hand and actually create the objects rather than do exactly that. I think that would also be pretty fun too. But this is just more exciting to me, and I probably will do something like that at some point, just to try it out. Maybe I could do that and see how it compares. I could 3D scan my room and import it and overlay it with the Blender one and see which ones. Like, I assume the LiDAR scan would be more accurate. Oh, wait, the handle's kind of blocking this. Oh wow. I'm glad I checked that. I'm gonna have to take another picture. Alright, new reference image incoming. Oh, I need to turn off HEIC mode on my phone. This is just bothering me too much. Like every time I take a picture, I have to then open it up in Photoshop and then save it as a JPEG or a PNG. I'm really not trying to do that for every single thing that I put in here. I think I fixed it. We should be able to import. What? Where did Blender go? What the hell? Oh, okay. Where'd the other picture go? Did it just oh, it replaced it. That's fun. Can I make this like transparent? Okay. Alright. Use the expert with the AM audio, you could fill the rough mesh into more realistic scene. You're right. Could be something to explore. 3 a.m. Bro, why is everyone's always popping in this stream at the middle of the night in their time zones? Go to bed. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm gonna keep working on this handle here. Well, that's probably accurate to the other image, so. We're definitely going to be adding a subdivision modifier to this one. What? Oh, wow. Interesting shape here. Kind of just goes right into a curve. It's like the most tedious part of any project right here. Let's check that other. Oh, my two reference images weren't really lined up super well. Well, they kind of were. I guess just each one of these is slightly different. Oh yeah, dude, still learning Blender. Like your first. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've improved quite a lot since then. I'm no longer making shitty fish. I'm now making. Well, I was gonna say shitty room, but I actually think it's pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna grab this and pull it up here. I'm gonna have this. And divide that like 100 times, please. Thanks. I need to add some more songs to this playlist. There's like 50 songs, and I've streamed for probably like 15 hours in the last 4 days, and I've heard every song many times. There are a lot of little points here. Putting a lot of detail into something that nobody's ever going to look at or notice. But isn't that what Blender's all about? Just like you, when I started learning Blender for the first time, it felt like I was sitting inside a pilot's cockpit. Yeah, dude, there's a bajillion buttons on this software, and none of them are intuitive. Actually, that's not true. I feel like Blender's a pretty intuitive platform. Once you get past like your first day, then it starts to make sense. And I mean, people talk about the donut tutorial. I think they're not lying. It's extremely helpful. Whoa. Rush, you're making it, and you know, and it is good practice. You're right. 100%. 100%. It's all about the process, in my opinion. The end result is like kind of like you're saying, satisfaction for yourself and being fulfilled in what you're doing. But really just spending time making something that you care about or that you're excited to create. That is what it's all about. Whoa! And I'm excited for these little tiny handles that no one's ever going to notice to look perfect. Exactly like they are in real life. This is one of the more intricate things in my room, to be honest. In terms of shape, there's a lot of things that are textured pretty specifically. Let's raise that up. Raise the roof here. I'm confusing myself here. Hold on. Subdivide. Let's just do that. And then we'll subdivide that once. And then we can subdivide these a bunch of times. Can't wait for each of these handles to be like 100,000 polygons. Okay. So what we have here is the general shape. Then we're going to do this, set the origin, 3D cursor. We're going to add the mirror modifier. Boom. We're going to add the subdivision surface modifier. Oh, please don't crash. I haven't saved. Okay. Why the hell does it look like that? Wait, were these points not all... Oh, they're not all flat. How did I manage to do that? You're right. That is what I was about to do. Wait, we'll make edge in center line. Oh, that is not what I was about to do. Hold on. Shift X 0. Well, I was just gonna do scale. Z0. That's what I was gonna do. Make it flat. And then we subdivide. Nope, we don't subdivide. Whatever, we don't need to subdivide. So we have our shape. I'm going to duplicate this because I don't trust myself to not screw it up. Then we're going to extrude it. That's rotation. We're going to extrude it by a little bit. We're going to bevel it. Hold on, before we get into this bevel. We're gonna bevel it. With like, let's do one segment and then .02. Nice little bevel. That looks pretty good. I'm not entirely sure what you're saying about that. Shift X0, it will make the edge in center and align. Like here. Not entirely sure what that's doing. Alright, there's that, and then we're going to do shade smooth. What? There we go. That looks really nice. Now we have to do the little handle things. Honestly, I might have to do that another time. I need to take a break here. I might be having to model that some other time. But let's just go pop this over here. See how it's coming along. Wait, first, set origin to geometry. Whoa, never mind. Object, transform, align. Object, transform, align, and then I have to set Z and X and Y. Not the Y. And I have to scale this down. Not in the Y. Heck yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna add a temporary, just black. And then make it metallic. Heck yeah. Sweet, dude. I'm pretty tired actually. I've pretty much just lost all my energy out of nowhere there, so I think I'm gonna call it here. But this has been fruitful, I would say. We've added all those drawers and we have the start of the handles. We just need to get the little part that hangs off of it, and then this dresser will be done and ready to be textured. Let's take one last look at our our cycles render. See how accurate it's looking to the current cam. It's just incredible. What's up? You're popping in right as I'm popping out. I am signing off. Whoa. There are a lot of polygons in this little thing right here. But that's okay. We love it. Looks great. Oh yeah, and we added the bevel. I forgot we added that. This little thing here. Really is just like in real life. Well, I'm gonna head off now. I'm not done blendering for today. I've got more to do, so. Oh, stream's lagging. It did not like rendering that out. All right. Have a good one. See ya. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. Adios.